he sees this middle-aged woman who's kind of giving him the eyes.
Ooh.
And he's just making out with her. I'd say 51. And her daughter was sitting right next to her at the bar the entire time. And then he later learned that she was married, and that's why the daughter was so mad. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 136 of Dropouts. Today we're going to talk about Milfs and Milfs exclusively. So apparently there's this new show out there where, Jared, have you heard of this show?
I have heard of this show.
Were you going to tell me at the start of the show, but I kind of stole your thunder? Tell me about it, bub.
No, I wasn't going to tell you. You were asking me what we could start the episode with, and I said, what about the Milf show that's on TLC?
Okay, well, tell me about it. Be enthusiastic, all right?
Okay.
Don't bore the people.
I forget exactly what it's called, but basically, let's just call it Milf Island. I don't know if that's what it's called, but so TLC came out with their
different than Epstein's, or
it is different
a little bit different
from Epstein's.
Okay,
These women are much older.
Gotcha.
So TLC came out with another dating show. You know, they have like 1,000 versions of 90 Day Fiance and stuff like that, but now they came out with their own to compete with like F-Boy Island and Too Hot to Handle, and it's a show where they get older women.
Sign me up.
Okay. So you're already on board. They all have children. So in this case, they would be considered MILFs, as you would. And then
Not derogatory, right?
Not derogatory. No.
Women love that term.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Everyone who doesn't want to
Every woman loves that term.
Yeah.
And we don't like to lump all women together, except for when we talk about voting, abortion rights, and MILFs.
Okay. So they get brought to this house in Mexico, and there's this big surprise reveal that's going to happen. And so they line all the women up, and they're standing across this this white. It's not a curtain; it's like a background, whatever. And then they can see the silhouettes of all the men that they're going to be dating. Right? It's this dramatic moment. They pull the curtains away, and then the big reveal is that all the younger men that they're going to be dating is each of their sons.
Oh, so it's like an incest show.
No, well, it's not.
Could you potentially date your son if you wanted to on the show?
Yeah.
So it's potentially an
I don't
incest
think
show.
anyone was thinking that, though.
That's
I think
immediately what I thought of.
That's concerning that's immediately what you thought of.
Depends on how hot your mom is, am I right? Totally joking. I've read your diary, though, and that's something that you've written down in there. I know you're attracted to both of your mothers. What's up, guys? Let's hit some intro music.
Don't unplug your mic. What are you doing? Stop.
Intro music, so we got to begin.
Well, no, we always talk over the intro music.
Okay. No, that's actually a pretty phenomenal show. I don't know who pitched that because I know some exec is like, let's make it right now.
Somebody
go get the women.
I just love the fact that there's a board meeting at TLC, and they're all trying to come up with the next best thing.
Did the sons know?
No, the sons.
They didn't know they'd be dating each other's moms.
Didn't know either.
Did they know they're going to be dating MILFs?
Yeah,
Okay.
they knew they were going for older women. So like both of them knew that, like the sons knew they were going for older, the women knew they were going for younger.
We got to get Matt Rife on that show. He's always liked older.
Oh, that would be iconic. He would kill that show. But it like the show is ridiculous. Like I love the pull away because just all of their faces drop. Like everyone's so excited. They're like, we're in Mexico for I don't know how long they filmed the show, and it's just gonna be. It's not like Too Hot to Handle where they can't have sex. Like it's actively encouraged here, and they all just see their sons. The sons all see their moms, and there's a few personalities on there. There's only 2 episodes out right now. There's a few personalities on there that really steal the show. There's this mother and son who he's the youngest kid on the show. I think he's like 14 20 or like 21.
Fact check,
or maybe
14.
He's not 14.
Well, the island, that your consent's lower.
Thinking, what island? I don't know. They're in Mexico. They're not like on an island.
Everything's an island if you zoom out enough. You know what I mean?
All right. So she is very sex positive and sexually
But is she
forward.
HIV positive?
No, she's not
Okay,
HIV
good.
positive. Very sexually forward. And on the first episode, she like finds this guy and they're all drinking, they're having fun. Oh, I forgot to say that in the house, all the moms and sons have to share a room together.
Like their mom and son?
The mom and son have to share.
That's promoting incest, you're asking me.
It's not promoting
It's
incest.
Game of Thrones Island.
It's not Game of Thrones
Would you hook
Island.
up? I'm just starting to think, if you were on that show and I was happening to be on that show, would you Try to bag my mother?
No, I have too much respect for Miss Gina.
So you don't think my mom's attractive enough?
That's not what I said. Oh, wait, here are the moms.
These are the moms? Top left mom called it.
No, okay, top left, that's the one with the youngest son that's like very sexually forward. And so the first night, 4 hours into like everyone, like the big reveal, she finds this guy and they're all, it's her, the new guy, and her son. They're all at the bar and she's like hanging on this other guy and she looks at her son and goes, "This is your new dad."
That's hilarious. My friend was at the bar like a year ago actually, and he sees this middle-aged woman who's kind of giving him the eyes.
Ooh.
And he starts, perusing, schmoozing, and
yeah.
he's just making out with her. I'd say 51.
So he actually.
Oh yeah, he sealed the deal. Well, first of all, you don't ever see bag the mom. All right.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, a little disgusting, right?
That's
the way that you treat women verbally is.
Oh my God! There's no way you're spinning this. Continue.
I'm not spinning anything. I'm seeing the truth, and I'm saying it aloud. You shouldn't be allowed to be around women. Anyway, he was making out with the mom, and her daughter was sitting right next to her at the bar the entire time. And then he later learned that she was married, and that's why the daughter was so mad because he was yelling.
No way.
I have pictures. So I don't think I'm allowed to show them, but I do have pictures.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
wait,
man.
So he not only did he made out with the mom in front of the daughter.
Yeah, he was trying to catch a vibe, Jared.
The daughter watched her mom just straight up cheat?
Yes, but we're all on an earth where, it's 7 billion whatever years old and 45 billion. I don't know how old it is, and it's going to explode one day, and we're all here for a finite amount of time. So
I think the earth is
make it out with a MILF
billion.
in front of her daughter sometimes. All right?
Life happens,
Life happens. It comes at you fast.
So there's that moment that was really funny, and then on the second episode they play a game.
You're in deep.
Yeah, they play a game.
So are these sons.
Where they get assigned to like go their all separate ways, and they write their like deepest, darkest like sexual secret, right? Okay. And they're not told what it's for. And it ended up being
you out of breath, you all right?
Huh?
No, just thought you were out of breath.
Okay, I can't breathe, and that's
no. I was making sure you weren't going to pass out. And that's actually being a good friend. Being a bad friend was like,
thank you.
All right, little piggy, why don't you breathe out your nose sometime? All right, now that's mean. I checked in on you.
That's so disrespectful.
I have an inhaler on me at all times because of you. Okay, keep going.
Thank you. So they take. Fuck off.
Why do you feel like you just like walked a flight of stairs?
Because I can't breathe. My lungs are shit. My nose is shit.
I understand. I'm just like, what does the top of the Empire State Building view look like? Because I feel like you've been there recently.
Okay. So anyway, so they take these secrets and they put them on a board, and it's all anonymous, right? And then the mothers and sons have to they look at the board and they have to guess whose secret it is. And there's a couple of them where it was like, I had sex with a stranger at a Michelin star restaurant or whatever, like I had sex on a beach.
We get it. You got money.
And then,
all right?
And like these kids are just like, well, yeah, my mom goes to the beach a lot, like he specified nude beaches. One of the secrets was I slept with my son's best friend. And so then they all come together and they're all like trying to guess who's who. And that's the last one that's left is I slept with my son's best friend. And so when it gets revealed, the son is just
I wish that was your mom's secret.
Destroyed. What?
No, keep going.
Did you just say you want to sleep with my mom?
First of all, gross. Second of all, of course. Keep going.
So it gets revealed, just absolutely destroys the son.
It would.
And he gets shit-faced after that, just drinking away his sorrows, and gets butt-ass naked and starts swimming in the pool. And his mom has to go out there and is like, can we just come to the room and talk about this? He's like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. Some people can't handle the realness. And he's just like, he gets so she eventually just goes back to the room. She starts crying, she's like, I don't know why I even said this, and he's just still butt ass naked in the pool. And he's like, life happens, you know?
Life does happen.
Sometimes you can't handle it.
And when life happens, you got to get completely nude and get yourself in the closest pool, closest body of water that's not a bathtub. Been saying that for years.
You have been saying that for years. I've heard that
for years.
A multitude of times.
Alyssa's here. How was your week?
It was good. It was really good.
All I got to say is last week, Alyssa got stuffed by like a Thanksgiving turkey, didn't you? Oh, we won't say that. She had a boy come over. Not a big deal.
You had a boy come over?
Do
you see how he likes to start shit?
I didn't do anything. So
I didn't. I've not had a boy
you didn't want
over
that
in this house.
You didn't want that on the podcast?
It's
Sorry.
not true.
Of course it isn't.
It's not true. You're just saying
Her mom listens to the podcast. So I'm just gonna say the most heinous things.
She's gonna get a call tomorrow.
Oh no. Did you get the Plan B I left outside of your door? Did you?
Oh my god.
Did you?
No.
Zach, that's horrible.
Really? Because the package. Anyway. Anyway.
The package was gone when it came out.
Say it was a joke.
I found the box in the recycling. You took the whole thing?
Stop it. Say it was a joke.
It was
a joke. Say it was a joke.
Every joke has a hint of truth in it.
No,
that's what I always say.
Absolutely not. There's no boys over at this house other than you two.
Man, she's trying to cut.
I mean, what's up, baby? Does your mother think that you have any physical relations with either of us?
No.
Well, she should.
Zach.
Not me. I would never with an employee or a friend. Friend first. You're an employee only to Jared.
That is not true.
Remember when you yelled at her in a Target?
I didn't yell at her.
Alyssa, tell the story, and you don't say a word. Tell the story true and thorough.
I don't remember.
Okay. Anyway. All right, guys. Way to kill it.
Ow.
Wait, but what were we
Sorry, I thought your
about?
phone was gonna
Attacking
explode.
me?
Yeah, it was buzzing. That was an IUD. Is that the thing in the vaginas, or those are the things
That's
that blow
an
up?
IUD.
Gotcha.
Very confused.
Anytime I'm around military and I bring it up, I always think for a second, I'm like, don't say the wrong
IUD.
Yeah. Have you seen the picture of the baby that's like holding the IUD?
No. No.
He wanted to come out. He's holding it like a crossbow. Yeah.
Comes out like Rambo.
No, it was Hawkeye.
It was Hawkeye.
That's Hawkeye's origin.
I'm surprised they didn't cover that in the show.
I'm surprised they... Oh, Alyssa's on her phone. She's not caring about the podcast.
Speaking of Hawkeye, I mean, Jeremy Renner, like this is kind of old news at this point. Old news. It's horrible to say. But like, did you see he broke over 30 bones in his body?
Have you ever been with a... What?
The way you just stared at me after that.
Oh, you said it was old news, so I didn't want to cover it too much.
Okay.
You felt like I shouldn't bring this up. So I was like, I'll help him out to only bring it up lightly.
Okay. Well, I was going to like transition into other stuff, but it's fine. Have I
Like
ever...
a woman?
No, Zach.
What? I don't know.
What were you about to say?
I'm supportive. Don't worry about what I'm about to say. I'm still offended that you wouldn't sleep with my mom from our earlier conversation. Let's play a game, huh?
Sorry, I wouldn't sleep with your mom.
Everybody loves a little improv. We're about to play a little improv game.
I didn't know we had a game.
Don't worry about this.
Okay.
Similar, it's same but different style.
I was so bad at this last time.
This is your redemption.
What the audience didn't see when I was editing was, well, they kind of saw it because I did like a little SpongeBob edit, but like they literally like 7 minutes in between some of these questions for me to think of.
That's all right. Not everybody's good at everything, but some of us are good. I got a text. Do I play poker? Did you get that text too?
No, it said actress Cindy Williams, who starred as Shirley on the sitcom Laverne and Shirley, dies at 75.
You need to change your notifications because that's the most depressing thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I got one earlier about that.
Have you ever
the
seen that
original
show?
actress? No, about the original actress that played Wednesday Addams. She passed away, and then one of the actresses that was on the show 24, she passed away.
What do you have, the death app? It's just the worst way to start your day.
That's CNN and CBS News.
I see. What
It's just
political
all
side
day,
you're
every
on.
day.
You just alienated some of our audience.
I also get the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times. I get everything. I like to be up to date.
But watch this. Do you get Fox News? I'm not advocating for anything, but it seems like you don't get everything, huh?
Anyway, what's the game?
Weird for a guy with a Trump tattoo. All right,
I don't
let's
have
keep
a
it
Trump
going.
tattoo
Anymore.
Shut up. What's the game?
This is before he was president. You just loved his hotels. You're like, you don't understand the amenities.
Okay.
What's the first same but different?
Something you can say while training the new barista and at the gynecologist.
That one's a little foamy, no? That one's
What the fuck?
leaking a little bit. I don't. Let's
Oh,
Let's plug that
just
one up.
Gave me the worst mental picture I've ever seen.
What are you thinking of?
A foamy vagina.
Jared. This is a kid's show.
It's not a kid's show. I specifically say not made for kids on YouTube.
Oh, I specifically, if I upload, I say definitely for kids.
Why?
We get a lot more views.
No,
I just got a text from your mom.
Which one?
She's not happy with you.
Why?
I'll talk about it after.
Barista in gynecologist.
Wait, what is yours?
Give me a second.
There's no way.
Just anything at this point.
Oop, somebody left a little frothed milk behind.
That's literally what I said.
Yep.
It's the exact same thing that I said.
Anyway,
that's
next one.
That's like going to Wikipedia and writing your paper. The cat went to the barn. The feline attended the farm structure.
Anyway, next one.
Something you can say at church and while hooking up with a stranger.
Something at church?
Yeah.
You ready for your missionary work? Come on.
That was pretty good.
Come on.
Oh, fuck. Wait, that's funny. Damn it. Wait, I just had one before you said that. Hold on. Damn it. Oh, he is risen.
There we go! Because of a penis, man!
Oh,
you get it?
Slapped so hard.
To let you know you're alive.
Dude, you just left like a 5-star on my shoulder.
I can leave a mushroom stamp on your forehead. All right, what's the next one?
Gross.
Okay. Something you could say at Disneyland and in the bedroom.
If you didn't want it so fast, you shouldn't have ordered the fast pass. You know what I mean? You know, I'm having a good time. There's
fast pass. How do you think of these so fast?
You know, I'm having a good time. I just wish there weren't so many kids here.
Fuck, that's what I was gonna go with.
Obviously, because you're a pedophile.
No.
What?
I was gonna say something.
Are you allowed the local middle school? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well that's along the lines of I was gonna do that. Yeah. Anyway, next one.
Something you can say at the store, but not to a woman.
I'd like to purchase this object. Not what I believe.
I was gonna go.
Not what I believe.
Route.
Just something funny. I don't think that way. I think women are great.
Good cover up. Yeah, I really like this piece, but does it come in different colors?
Wait, I don't even think I ever remember the question.
Something you can say at the store, but not to a woman.
Oh, there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made me feel terrible.
I just didn't remember the question.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were on Disneyland. I was like,
and you were like, what the hell does that mean?
exactly.
Something you can say at a bakery and at the gynecologist.
I think this yeast is a bit infected. So I think this yeast is a bit infected. It's a yeast infection joke. Has your mom ever had one?
Why did you just put an unplugged mic in my in front in my mouth? I was gonna say in my mouth, in front of my mouth. I just really feel like it shouldn't be this flaky.
Is that a discharge joke?
Something, I don't know.
Oh,
It's good. It's good.
I love the reassurances. Again, I feel like a toddler.
you get so excited. You're like,
Okay, something you can say as a sports commentator and when you're on your first period.
well, finally, we're in the red zone.
Damn.
We are deep in the red zone.
On your first period?
This would be your first period, right? This would be the first one you've ever had. What was your first period like, Alyssa? While he thinks of something. How old are you?
I was in like 3rd, 4th grade, which is very young.
I was like, whoa. I feel like the first person that I knew that had their period was in 6th grade.
No, I was super young.
Is that the age of consent is when you get your first period or what? Okay. I got some letters
Not
to
even
write.
close.
I got some letters to write.
I mean, I feel like the red zone is just the best joke out there. Let's go to the next one.
He just gets mad.
Something you can say during your driver's test and while losing your virginity.
I'm just kind of scared to go in the back tunnel. I'm scared to go in any of the tunnels. Let's just be honest here.
During your first driver's test and losing your virginity, I really have no idea what I'm doing.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Am I moving the stick the right way?
Oh, hell. God, you're so good at this.
You're so good at a lot of other things, like caring for people and
That's
noticing when a Mitsubishi is on the road. Like, you always know what it is.
I do. Did you know Mitsubishi?
Here we go. See? This guy loves fun facts.
No, did you know Mitsubishi made the metal that they built the Titanic out of?
Mitsubishi probably doesn't want you telling people that. So they probably want to keep that one on the DL.
There's also, I want to go to this. There's a Titanic museum.
I've been to it.
All right.
I know.
Well,
I've touched the Titanic. Not a big deal.
Okay. Well,
but like when your mom's in my bedroom,
do you want to go to the Titanic? Alyssa, do you want to go to the Titanic
go
museum?
down on her.
My first car was a Mitsubishi.
Really?
Yeah, sure, I'll go.
We're going to go to the Titanic museum.
Great.
Okay. I thought you'd be a lot more jealous than that.
I've never been jealous my entire life.
Okay. What's the next one?
Something you can say at a pet store, but not in a nursing home.
Oh, I want to pet the black one.
Holy shit.
You can't say that in a nursing home.
I don't think you can say that anywhere.
I've been to 8 nursing homes. I've said that sentiment 4 times, every single time. Scolded.
Scolded. I think we're going to have to put this one down.
No, sometimes you got to say that in the nursing home. You know what I mean? Sometimes Greg is just spouting too much.
Yeah.
Too many slurs.
Yeah.
And you got to euthanize.
You got to slip a little potassium in his coffee.
How do you know how to do it?
I read up on the fact that like an excess of potassium causes an almost undetectable heart attack. And that's how nurses kill a lot of their patients.
Why were you reading up on that?
I just thought it was I heard it was.
Oh, it's fun. Yeah, it's a fun fact to murder people. That's super fun. Why were you reading up on it?
I wasn't reading up on it for any particular reason.
If I die with a banana in my mouth, just know I didn't do it.
It would take a lot of bananas to do it. But
Is that a euphemism?
no, not a euphemism.
You scare the hell out of me.
Can I take this one home?
Oh,
Good one.
yeah.
Shit.
I want to throw that one in a cage and watch it, or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk about me scaring you?
No, I don't.
Something you can say to your cat, but not in the woman's locker room.
Now that's a hairy pussy.
Oh. No, I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to sit this one out. So
So sorry.
I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to sit this one out. What, do you want to reiterate just in case people didn't hear you? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. I skipped this one.
Are you skipping this one too? Okay.
Of course, that's the one that I think of like on the spot.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. You're like, I want to stuff it with potassium. Where he's like, oh, all right. That's funny. Good job, man. Get out of
Okay.
here.
How many more of these do we have left?
One more.
All right.
Something you can say in a football game, but not in bed.
I guess the grass wasn't cut this week.
That's essentially the same joke as the other one that I made.
Which one?
I don't want to say it.
No, go ahead and say it.
I'm good.
You trying to get sacked tonight?
No, damn it. I was literally thinking that he should just lay down and take the sack.
He?
Well, I was just thinking the quarterback.
It's not even June.
I was thinking, like you said,
I
on the
support it.
football field.
I support it.
And not in the bedroom.
I support you.
And so there was not an anecdote
nervous
about
today.
my experience in the bedroom.
You seem nervous today.
I'm not nervous.
Why are you nervous? Why are you so anxious today? Is it because the girl you met at the club the other night that you thought you were going to go on a date with hasn't essentially confirmed the date? Is that it?
Why you love bringing this stuff up?
Because you're a hound dog.
I'm not a hound dog. I think this girl's cute. And what was that?
Thought I got a text.
What'd you get? What text?
I didn't get a text.
Oh, you didn't get a text.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, let's get what's happening in the world. Current events.
New segment, current events. So we don't know how to segment these things.
So this one is on body modification.
Hell yeah, brother.
There was a guy I forget where he was from, but he tattooed his entire body, removed his ears, nose, and fingers to look like a black alien.
Removed his ears, nose, and fingers.
Mm-hmm.
What color was he originally?
White. I'll show you what he looks like.
This could be a black face. Let's see it.
This could
Let's
be.
throw it up.
This
We're going to have to determine.
He looked like before.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Handsome dude.
Well, he looks like Jersey Shore's understudy, but I hear you.
Okay, I was just trying to be nice. No way. What? I've never been speechless before. Did he get like those implants at the top of his head?
I would love for him to just like some girls like, Mom, Dad, I'm bringing my boyfriend home for dinner. And, you know, yes, he has tattoos and he has piercings, but that doesn't mean he's of the devil or anything like that. Like just treat him right when he gets here, okay?
That one sentence is important. It doesn't mean he's of the devil.
Well, this is a Christian home. And then he brings him home, and everybody, just grandma just looks up. She goes, "What the fuck?"
Has a heart attack and just knocks over.
Oh, yeah. That'd kill an old person.
That's insane. So does he just have like holes where his ears would be? Did he tattoo his eyes, or are those contacts?
Does he have braces, or is his teeth just blue?
That's definitely, it looks like a
To
grill.
his teeth.
Gotcha.
Oh, he did something to his teeth too?
Because he wants to look like an alien.
Oh, so he shaved his
Accomplished.
teeth.
He's going to be so mad when the aliens come and they just look like us. He's like, oof.
He's like, I tried to look like you guys.
They all look like Jersey Shore characters. He's like, I already looked like that. Man, I was already fist bumping to EDM.
He says that he can't eat at restaurants anymore, and he said changing his body has boosted his self-confidence because people have said that they feel more secure in themselves.
Oh, he's helping other people's self-confidence.
Oh,
I see that.
Yeah.
We should have him on the podcast.
Definitely. I want to know how much
How do we
all
get in
this
contact with him?
costs. Wait,
Really?
why can't he eat at
More than
restaurants
$40 I
anymore?
can tell. Scares children.
Yeah, okay.
You can't bring reptiles
You can't.
into establishments.
I feel like that's what your mom thinks I look like with my tattoos. Like every time I
you
get,
do look like him.
like,
Wait,
like when I got this heart tattoo, and she just
look
like,
directly in the camera.
Side
Show
by
your
side.
teeth, like smile, like you look just like him.
I don't look.
If
like
you
him.
Voldemorted your nose,
That's not what I look like.
it is what you look like, but it's fine.
That has to get infected, right?
No.
Like
No, he
his
cleans
nose
it
holes.
out. Yeah, he's well kept. All right, show me the next one.
Oh my god.
The M&M situation.
Oh, the de-sexification of the inanimate CGI cartoon characters.
So people don't know, they changed the green M&M to just sneakers instead of heels because she was too sexy.
And now she also has like her legs are just like white leggings.
What were
Like
they
it's-
before?
They were like skin colored.
Green.
No, it wasn't green. It was
Was
they
there
looked white.
just a masturbation problem among the youth when it came to the green M&M, or why did we change it?
No, they said it was like for women's empowerment or something like that. And
Well,
then same with the brown M&M, because the brown M&M wore stilettos, and now she wears like block kitten heels that are lower.
Alyssa, do you feel empowered now that the M&Ms, because that was a big deal for you, right?
That's
Such a big
all
deal.
you talked about.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You're just like, I feel so sexualized, like even my candy sexualized.
You're like no woman of power wears stilettos
Nope.
or knee high boots.
No,
Nope. Definitely doesn't scream powerful to me. Yeah.
but now it does.
Yeah.
Now they just got,
100%, totally.
But laid back sneakers.
Yeah.
that's power.
That's power.
That's a woman who's gonna get her 30% back. You know what I mean? But now are they taking away all?
But yeah, they're
They're
taking away
holding, yeah, they decided to do an indefinite pause from the spokes candies.
the spokes candies.
Thank goodness.
I love that term. I
More
just
like the Wokes candies, am I right?
ooh.
Don't touch me.
They're replacing them with Maya Rudolph.
As an M&M, like in an M&M costume, because I can get on board.
That would be hilarious. Like do you remember like the Hanes underwear mascots where they would all dress up like
Sexual
the fruit?
awakening, do I remember? Yeah.
Your sexual awakening.
Oh yeah.
If she came out dressed like a giant M&M, I think I would buy a
And then she
lifetime
wears
supply.
stilettos, and they're just freaking out, like we thought we solved it.
Maya, we fixed this.
Goodness. Okay.
I like how they're replacing the candies,
Mm-hmm.
the cartoon candies, because they're too sexualized. But now they're putting like an actual.
I've never
human
heard of
being.
anyone that's like, I want to stick my piece in that M&M. Have you?
Tucker Carlson.
Has he said something?
He was vehemently angry.
How do you know you don't have Fox News on your?
He said they're less sexy.
They're less sexy now.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do?
He was PO'd.
I'm a little mad myself.
Are you?
I think we should make them sexier.
And didn't they say like?
Give them M&M's tits. I'm just on the opposite side.
Didn't they say
middies.
like the reason? What? What'd you say?
Said middies.
Oh, put some minis on the front.
That's
Instead of titties.
hilarious. Didn't they say that?
You were over here, not Jared.
Thank you. Didn't they say like the orange one or the yellow one?
Not hot.
Well, they were like
Yellow
wanted,
one's frumpy, not hot.
They wanted to get rid of him because he had like too much anxiety or something, and it wasn't like a good look for people What? Why'd you get that look of realization? Don't say it. Don't you dare say it.
You're the yellow item
Fuck
now.
you. Okay.
Makes so much sense.
Side by side.
That's disrespectful.
I wish I was the green M&M.
Do you wish you were, or you wish you were with?
Because that would empower my sexiness. There's nothing I can really say. It's all going downhill.
What's next?
Okay, so how do you feel that next month there might be a possible TikTok ban?
There's a possible TikTok ban?
Yeah, there's about one every 6 months.
Wait, why? Why do they?
They're scared of the Chinese ByteDance owned company of having too much information.
Oh, so exactly the same reason as the one like
But they're
a
voting
couple
on
years
it
ago.
next month.
Well, find me on Pinterest Reels. I think Pinterest actually has.
Yeah, Pinterest does.
Find me on there.
Find
me on YouTube Shorts, man. I post on there.
We post on there.
No, I'm talking about me personally.
Okay.
Zach Justice. But you always got to make everything about you.
Well, I was making it about our podcast.
Do you want to go on a double date? But we
Sure.
skip the girls and it's just us.
So, do you just want to go to dinner?
We're going to call it a double date. That way I can tell my parents a little easier, you know?
What do you mean? Why would it make it easier?
They don't like you, so they'd hate if I dated you. But if I'm like, I go on a
Oh, this is a date.
yes, essentially it's a date, but we're saying it's a double date with 2 other people. But it's just they wouldn't.
Yeah, but if you go on a double date, you're not dating the other.
They're not going to show up, and then we're like, well, we don't want this wine to go to waste. We get wine drunk. One thing leads to another.
wine
I'm
or
sucking
white
on your
wine?
nipples at midnight. What?
What? What did you say?
I don't know.
I gotta start locking my room at
And I'm going
night.
to find out if you lactate. All right.
Please don't.
Next.
There was a Kansas man who dies after being shot by his dog.
Shot by his dog?
Yeah, I think they evolved into opposable thumbs. It's a big epidemic.
Oh.
Well,
Be
no.
careful.
Well, no. What happened?
The dog was in the back seat with the rifle, and the dog stepped on the rifle and shot him in the back.
And he died?
It is on him, unfortunately.
Why was the safety not on?
There's a lot of things. Yeah, I do feel really bad that he died, but you got to put the safety on and not just have it on the back seat.
There's so many questions I have.
Unless the dog, do you think he?
Do we know how he treated the dog?
I have something to say. Every dog has its day.
Every rose has its thorn. I don't know what every dog has its day means. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, no.
I just
You lay down with dogs, you can wake up with fleas.
what?
What's the next one?
I've never been more lost in my life.
The 6-year-old shooting the teacher.
That's an insane story.
Can you tell the story?
So this happened in Virginia. There was an elementary school teacher. She heard rumors circulating her classroom that there was a child that had a weapon, right? So she goes to administration. She tells them about this rumor, and she's like, can you do anything about it? And they kind of like brush it off, right? They ignore it. And then later, at like recess, I don't know the exact order of events, but I know there were 4 distinct moments where this happened. Then later at recess, apparently he was like showing the kids that he had the gun, and he was saying like, if you tell anyone, I'm going to shoot you, you know, like all this stuff. So the kids are like crying and going to the teachers being like, Johnny, I don't know his name. Johnny told me he had a gun. He's going to shoot me if I told you. So then they're like, can you go search him? And they go, well, his pockets look like they're too small to have a gun, right? And so
Was he in the pocket?
a third time, rumors start circulating. Kids go to them, go to the teachers, and then they go to administration, and they search like his backpack or something, and they don't find it. And they go, well, search like his person. Like he might not have had it in the backpack, but he might have had it on him. And they're like, we're not going to do that. And then the last time they went to administration, and they were like, it's almost the end of the day. Let's just ride it out, right? They're going to go home soon. And then, of course, that's when, I don't know, like, are there details, like, if it was intentional or not?
The shooting?
Yeah. I don't know if, like, maybe he, like, pulled it out and was just, like, showing it off, and then it accidentally went off, or if he pulled it out and, like, straight up.
Did he kill her?
No, I think she got shot like in this area, like in the shoulder-ish area. So she lived. But here's the thing. Now she's lawyered the fuck up.
Yeah.
And she's about to take down everybody. At least I hope she does. Like, I hope she takes down the school board. I hope she takes down the parents, you know. First of all, let's start with the parents. How does your kid get a hold of your gun?
It's easy, I think.
What?
Like I feel like a lot of parents have it in their bedside, or they should have locked it up or something.
Well, yeah, obviously, like the actual act of getting it because people don't handle them properly is not like the hard part to understand. But it's just like there's a level of responsibility that comes with owning a gun, right? Like if you have one, keep that shit locked, and nobody but you should know the password, especially your 6-year-old child. And also, like, I want to know what kind of like home environment is he in, or like culturally, like where he even gets the idea to bring the gun to school and like threaten to shoot kids. There's a lot that needs to be figured out there. And then the school board, or like the administration at the school, is just it's mind blowing how with everything that's going on.
They interviewed the kid?
Well, he's 6 years old, so I don't.
Oh, I thought you said 6th grade.
No. He's 6, like 6 years old. Like this is a child.
Okay.
So like no details are coming out about him for obvious reasons, but like with everything, with the culture of like mass shootings in our country today, how was that not taken more seriously? Like I don't care if he's 6 or 16, like any level of a threat with a gun, especially at a school, should be taken with the utmost seriousness. And then just, I hope she earns enough money to where she never has to work a day in her life after this.
We should have run the podcast.
Let's fly to Virginia.
Her and Alien.
Oh yeah,
together
at the same time.
Do we want to do the advice question?
What's the advice question?
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually working on this podcast. All you do is nothing. Welcome to Dropouts Advice. If you want your advice question answered, email us at dropoutsadvice@gmail.com. It's in the description and on the screen. Obviously, Jared put it on the screen. So this was sent in to us by Anonymous. We'll keep it anonymous if you want us to put your name in it, or we'll put a fake name.
I'm excited. I haven't heard this question.
Good.
It says, I have a friend who's a girl. We've been friends for a while, and one thing I've noticed is a lot of other male friends make advances on her. I made a deal with myself that I'd be a male friend that she wouldn't have to worry about or make moves on. I'd just be her friend. I didn't realize I'd eventually start to have feelings for her as well. There's a chance that she has feelings for me too. We have great chemistry. We have made passing comments about dating, but that's all it's ever gone. What do you recommend I do? Stay a loyal friend so she has a male friend that she can trust, or take my chances and risk not only in friendship, but her ability to trust male friends in the future?
Ooh,
okay, first things first.
Good question.
She's a smoke show. He's like, everybody's hitting on her. He's like, I wouldn't. Sounds like she's got a great personality too, because he knew she was a smoke show, and he's like, I'm not going to do anything. And then he's like, I talked to her. I'm in love.
Oh, this is good. Hold on. I'm racking my brain over this.
Okay, so he wants to be the only guy that doesn't usually hit on her. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because
respectful.
He doesn't want her to feel like she's just,
like another piece of meat, like all these other guys think.
Or maybe she's overwhelmed by being courted. Maybe she does have, like, fair. Not necessarily a piece of meat, because that's just like physically sexualizing her, but maybe, she's just queen bee. She's that girl everybody wants to get a little taste
queen bee.
A little taste of the honey, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think initially your thoughts, maybe that's the reason you guys have had passing comments of being attracted to each other, because you're the one that hasn't initially brought up that, hey, I have interest in you, and maybe that's what makes you attractive.
That's very true.
So I get a little worried that if you do bring it into that realm, she would be less attracted to you.
Okay.
But then that gets you to the friend zone of what you technically first wanted to be in.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of angles to...
Yeah. So he definitely has feelings for her. Is that what was established?
Yeah.
Okay. Or is he just like, oh, I could?
No, he has feelings for her.
He has feelings.
But he's like, should I just suppress him and just be a friend? I would say yes initially, but he's getting the passing comments as well. It sounds like of mutual interest.
That's like, I think right now you're in the long game.
You got to play the long game.
You got to play the long game.
Even if you got a short thing, you play the long game. You know what I mean?
Exactly what he said.
Exactly.
So yeah, you got to play the long game. I think, keep waiting it out and like obviously being friends and stuff. But if she's making those comments, and if you guys are like having those passing conversations about it, that it's definitely like a seed in her mind, you know, like the idea of you two being together is there.
Well, I still think you can have a very mature conversation if you're that close. You can sit down and be like, hey, you know, I've noticed maybe this isn't it to you. Like, I've always thought of you as a friend, and I don't want to be the guy that romanticizes you like every other guy does, because I know maybe you just want a friend in your life, but we've made passing comments to each other, and I just want to see what was in your mind, because if I want to continue respecting you going down this friend route, and you don't have any feelings for me, then I'm gonna, you know, stay true to what I felt, but you are an amazing person, and if I'm going to explore that with my mind, I want to make sure you'd eventually be on the same page, or you are on the same page, or whatever it is there, or are these just like fun, flirty comments? Because if they are, that's totally fun with me too. I just don't want to make sure I get the wrong idea, you know.
Perfectly put. I was building to that, you know, maybe instead of what? Why are you doing? Why is this a bit now? No, I like that's exactly what I was building to, is that like just have a mature conversation about it, because communication solves everything. But like I was gonna say, before you just like rush into that, you know, like maybe the passing comments turn into like just like little conversations that like build and build and build, and then you get to a moment like I don't know if I would jump into that right away. I would definitely think about.
Well, no, it's got to be it's got to be the right moment. You're not out there hanging out with the boys, the girls there. Ha ha! Hey, you love me? Possibly. You don't do that. It's a intimate one-on-one. You guys are having a conversation.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, I've been meaning to ask you something, and don't take this like I'm leading in any direction. I just kind of was on my mind. I want to make sure I have the thought before it flusters into a little bit of a forest fire. You know what I mean?
Stop slapping me.
Slap me then.
I don't want to.
Oh, you do off camera. You slapped the hell out of me off camera.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I said you hit me right here.
Because you were punching me.
I was attempting
and I
to.
pushed you off. I didn't slap you.
I was bobbing and weaving. You're so strong, though. You're a big old man. You wanted to.
I did not. I did not want to lie. You were the one going for it. I was trying to Karate Kid you, wax on, wax off.
You can wax me anytime you want. Or hot wax on my back. What?
What is your
What do
problem?
you mean, what?
So yeah, you know, have a mature conversation, play the long game, you know, be there for her regardless of whatever she says.
Maybe you found your wife. Okay.
Maybe, I mean, the best relationships start off as friends.
Would you consider Alyssa your friend?
I do consider Alyssa my friend.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Jared's going to try to spunk the assistant.
No, I'm not.
No.
Sounds like she's pretty adamant. If she says that while you're with her, what do?
I
respect.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
Hey, Alyssa's mom, so sorry that Jared is coming on to your daughter. Don't worry, I'll protect her with all that I can. And she is absolutely running through men in this city. All right. If you stay till the end and you are a guy between 25 and 31, get in my DMs if you want to date Alyssa.
There we go.
She needs a man in her life, and she's down to just have a little fun.
No.
So she's also down to get married, but she's also down to get ran through. So
holy shit,
we're totally joking, Miss
Aliberti.
I feel like I remember her maiden name, and that's a little creepy. All right, see you guys.
You just had to make it weird at the end, didn't you? Saying that Alyssa's gonna get ran through. That's crazy.
Do you not want that? Oh, she does a little bit. You know, she's off camera. She's like, thanks so much, Dad. I can't wait for those big boys to be hounding on me.